Bertie and Poppy are 8 and 10, but already they speak 3 languages. They're British, but were born in Spain because their parents moved here to make a success of themselves. CARRIE runs 3 companies, juggles the kids during the holidays,
and what else? Oh, some water.
And is furious that all they have worked for is at risk because of Brexit.
I would not consider going back to Britain, and if it came to a decision of going back to Britain or somewhere else, then I would choose the somewhere else. I feel that angry about it.
Yeah.
It's a different country to the country that I left, and you know, Britain for me was always it was the cradle of democracy, of tolerance, and I look at it now as parochial and small-minded, and I wouldn't want my children to be brought up in that kind of environment.
Much has been made of the British people who moved to Spain for a life in the sun and don't do much except complain about immigrants in Britain. But there is another constituency here which says it is being ignored. DEBORAH built a public relations company in Barcelona from nothing and employs 20 people. She founded a group to speak for British businesses, which have become voiceless.
The majority of the membership feel that they haven't got a voice, they're not being represented in any way, and that how we feel and think about our future isn't being taken into account by anybody. The point is, if you've been in Spain more than 10 years, which is my case, you don't have the right to vote. So we didn't have a voice. We were completely disenfranchised in the Brexit vote. And now, who's going to care, given that we can't vote, who's going to care to follow up what it is we need?
How strange that the entrepreneurs, so admired by the UK Conservative government, have become bargaining chips.
European Union negotiators have already proposed the idea of associate EU membership for British citizens who want to live and work in the EU even after Brexit, but that is assumed to be contingent on similar rights for EU citizens who want to stay in the United Kingdom. If it turns out that the main reason for Brexit is to cut immigration, then British people who want to try to enjoy a career in somewhere like Barcelona would probably be out of luck.
The Spanish view is that that would be a loss for everyone.
We don't want to choose between people based on their nationality. We don't know what will happen after Brexit, but we do think it will create a problem for Great Britain. But it will also be a problem for Europe. The EU loses the ability to attract talent. Instead of win-win, it's lose-lose.
The strongest supporters of Brexit are fond of claiming the European Union is as undemocratic as the Soviet Union. Hard-working British people here feel it is the entire Leave campaign which contains the ability to deny them their rights. Laurence, Al Jazeera, Barcelona.